So what we're presenting to the public is a new approach for spatial development in our city and how it aligns with our transport plan. So we're presenting two plans for the next term of office. They're 5-year plans. The spatial development framework is a commitment by city government with regards to development, where development should take place and what kind of development. And the integrated transport plan identifies the public transport and transport network that will support that development. It's important for us to drive a new spatial agenda. We are committed to tackling spatial transformation and the inequities and inequalities that still manifest in our spatial form as a result of apartheid spatial planning. And these two plans together show how we will tackle spatial transformation, inclusion, and start reversing the apartheid spatial legacy. So these are really substantial and fundamental plans which talk about the future of our city, and therefore we're asking for residents, business, NGOs, everyone who has an interest in what Cape Town will look like in future, to read the documents and to participate in this public consultation process around how Cape Town can improve, be more sustainable, more livable, and what our future Cape Town will look like. So we are in a 60-day public participation process, and I'm asking everybody to participate and let us have your views.
Well, I think that starting off, the approach the TDA is adopting is to make sure that we get engagement where the various stakeholders are at, and to ensure that we can get engagement that will lead towards meaningful implementation. Our focus is on implementation, but before we do the implementation, we need to make sure that the plans have got traction, and that they are taken into account the various stakeholders. We have a multiplicity of stakeholders in the urban environment space and in the development environment space, ranging from the community themselves through to for example, the operators from a transport point of view, the taxi industry, the scheduled transport industry, all the way through to business, and also then the development arena. But developers, for example, cannot implement their plans if it doesn't go according to the market, but also according to demand. So what we are trying to do is to almost mimic the value chain, and then make sure that the engagement targets at each step of the value chain, in terms of making sure that our development and our investment in terms of services is for the community. Our understanding of community is there's a community in every space of the service delivery. So there's the communication, which can be in terms of a street forum, there's community on a bus, there's community on a taxi, there's the business community, there's the investment community. And each one of them has got a certain pressure point, and we have to understand that, but then they also need to understand, from our point of view, how we then regulate it and enable the investment and development that we need.